In this video, I would like to discuss what war is and what impact it has. I have 4 prompts. The first is, conflicts cause violence. It dates back to the ancient times when the mankind bore only some species of leather. There has already been disagreement among Homo sapiens. Lacking the diplomacy, they rather fought with each other. Of course, after a while they realized that they can trade and solve issues without murders. But anger didn't disappear from our hearts, so despite the evolving mind of the people, they were often blinded by greed and anger. The leaders were willing to put aside diplomacy in order to have another nation's possessions. During the history, this kind of clashes turned into wars. In the Middle Ages, it wasn't unusual if two countries were battling. Kings who wanted to rule bigger and bigger lands to have more power, they often have their armies collected and attacked certain land that they wanted to force under their control. Second statement. Unfortunately, we haven't changed a lot. There are still conflicts among us, which is natural, but it shouldn't be solved by violence. Of course, we think that there are some cases when words don't help. I don't claim it is not true, but we have to admit that we are intend to lose our control very easily and make up objection so as to feel it allowed to harm another being. Third prompt is, when there is no hope for a peaceful solution, then comes the useless massacre. When two nations fight with each other, people lost their life because of the government who launched the war just to get their desires. The fourth statement is the effects of the war. At the beginning, the folks are likely to support the war because they hope they will win and a better life will come. I don't blame them for this. Everyone wants to live in good conditions. But as the wars consume the supplies and requires more and more soldiers and war machines, humans' attitudes change and start to deny every good morality. They lose their careful thinking and become an instinct creature. Fortunately, there are always a few exceptions, but the number of these people are too small compared to the power-mad ones. To sum up my idea, war is not a wise act, but it teaches us what we should evolve regarding our behavior and attitude. War might be seen the best solution at first, but it ruins our life, our society, our morals, and our future. It consumes us and the environment. It devastates us and washes away every good sense. So we are not perfect, which is natural, therefore we have to prevent every kind of violence.